All right, guys, let's just get right into it. A very important future forecast that I just released to all of you guys, I think is going to answer the questions that you have today. And this is at the link in the description, tradeconfident.io. The question I think everyone's thinking right now is, how much lower are we actually going to go? Should you actually sell some to get a hedge position? And when do we expect the pump to take place? I'm not trying to be overzealous or arrogant here. I do think I have the answers to these questions based off historical data, macroeconomics, knowing when certain people are going to get fired in the government, knowing Trump's policy, and what I can see behind the scenes. Okay, there is a play here that I don't think people are looking at when it comes to how much should you sell right now to get some into cash and how much should you hold. Because people don't have confidence in that right now. I think you're looking on YouTube and people are like, okay, the whole market's just going to crash. We're in a bear market. Here we go. If that's true, then my question is, why are you still holding? Why have you not taken a hedge position? If you had taken a hedge position, do you have full confidence of the percentage of cash you have versus what you have in the market? And do you have math to back that up? We're going to do a big whiteboard session here to break down all of the different outcomes of what could happen with the bull market or bear market. And then we're going to break down the different categories you guys are in. And then we're going to end this whole thing with risk management. And I'm going to show you guys my $300,000 in buy limits, exactly where they're sitting on the coins that I have, what I've got in the market, and talk to you guys about how to make this decision. Working with thousands of traders, guys, for 10 years, the way you make the decision of how to move forward is quite simple, but it hasn't been voiced in a way I think that makes it simple for you guys to understand. And we're going to be doing that in the future forecast. Okay, there are charts that have called the bottoms of altcoins as well as Bitcoin in the past, mainly 4 of them that we're going to show you guys. And I'm going to actually show you the credentials if you guys want to follow along with that. Okay. And then a full breakdown of risk management plans of if you've got 100% in the market, what if you took 10, 20, or 30%? What would you do with that? When would you enter it back in? What do the macroeconomics say that you need to be watching for to put pedal to the metal and throw that money back into the market? Okay. All right. I've talked a lot about this. You guys want to watch this if you are feeling anything in your soul about, I don't know how much lower to go. Should I sell? Or when is this pump coming? Okay. I want to transition a little bit into the indicators right now because I know a lot of you guys are looking at this. We've got the Black Friday sale going on and talk about this for a tad bit, but I did not want to make this more of a priority just for this video than what I talked about over there because you guys really need a plan. If this market starts crashing out here and we have reached the top, you guys need to be okay. And I'll just give this a little bit away. You need to be okay. I'll prove this to you guys. You need to be okay Bitcoin going down 40% from where it's currently at. And you need to be okay with your altcoins going down about 60%. And I'll prove that to you guys today. Once you have that knowledge and you can see the charts and you've come to ease and peace inside to say, okay, I can handle that, and you have a risk management plan, then you can move on. And that's when you start moving into excitement instead of just survival mode, where you're like, I just don't know what to do right now. I'm freaking out. The whole market's going down. No. Let's clear all that up. Let's get you into peace. And then let's talk about these indicators of how people are starting to make money. Because we took 5 trades the other day and we're up on every single one of them. I just saw them tick over into positive territory. And we called those trades out for people. Okay. All right. Let's get into the indicators. The 2 indicators we have on Black Friday sale right now, they'll go until next Friday. Market cycle highs and lows. You guys will not find an indicator that has done a better job of calling the exact bottoms of cycles and the tops of cycles. As well as I guarantee you guys, you will be hard pressed to find any indicator that is able to beat this indicator of calling tops in the market. All the tops that really mean anything, that are significant, are going to be mocked out in a red dot. It does not repaint. I've done this for 10 years, guys. This is the best indicator you could ever have. All right. We are about ready to get another green dot on Bitcoin. I've told you guys, and I've had this mocked up here at 92,500, that up here when price was, about $100,000, I said we're going down to this area, and I do expect to see some type of bounce around this mark. And I do think we're going to get that because of long liquidity on Bitcoin. But what our members are doing and what you guys have been doing is you guys have been setting up, and I've showed this to you guys the other day, you guys have been setting up alerts on things like SHIB. And let me go like this to bring this down a little bit more, and I'll bring this into view here, where you're actually setting this up and you're looking for oversold areas in the market. When the market gets into concern, you can, guys, this was able to predict the pump on ICP that went over 200%. You were able to get in on the concern phase before we saw Cody go up 80% in one single day and before Filecoin went up 100%. Because what's happening is there is a point of control we're using, and the deviations of price beyond that point of control, which are correlated into colors and actual terms of emotional sentiment, when those levels are hit, guys, the market is springing back to its mean values, its averages. But when you partner that with an indicator that is the best indicator to call the tops and bottoms of any single market, which is the Pro Trade Manager, and you guys get this indicator and just set this to 2, that's all you guys can do, set it defaults and just set it to 2. You guys now have indicators that look at deviations as well as uses 9 oscillators in the market and professional indicators to time the lows. So overbought, oversold from oscillating perspective, as well as deviation. This has given you guys 25%, 52%, 46%, 15 to 16% on SHIB. And this is just one example. There's many of these examples, okay? This is an average of 35% return on the last 4 trades. Because you got to understand, when the market is overextended, oscillators wise, and you get a green dot, and you are coming into concern or fear, this is where we're buying into the market. And I've told you guys, go for 25%. 20 to 25% is what you're looking for right now. And if you want to use risk management, you guys got to listen to this. This is going to make so much sense to you guys. I hope some of you guys are using this. I'm going to get out a drawing tool real quick. I get like excited as I can feel it inside. It's like, because it's working, guys. Like we're up on these trades, and I don't know if you guys are, but like follow this. All you have to do now is use this indicator over here. And if you see a concern section get hit, how many sections below this are there? There's 3 sections. Max fear like never gets hit. So what you can do if you have $1,000 is take, not your financial advisor, $333, get it into a market order the moment you see a concerned hit. Okay, and set your take profit at 20 to 25% on these low altcoins, all right? If you see that there's fear and max fear still to go, just simply set up an alert for fear and max fear. And when those alerts get hit, you can deploy the other 333 at fear and 333 at max fear. And you do that by simply going over here to the alert section, clicking plus, go down here to the market cycle highs and lows, and just set fear. If it's already in concern and you've entered the market, just enter in concern, okay? Set fear once per bar close and click create. You guys can see I've done this demonstration so many times with you guys on YouTube here. That's how you guys can get alerts. This is built-in risk management based off of deviations, as well as getting you guys into the oversold areas in the market that every single low that you would have wanted to know about in the market has been called with a green dot. And every single peak that is significant in this entire run you wanted to know about has been called at the higher prices. Nothing is going to beat these guys. I've coded for 10 years indicators. We have 314 wins and 0 losses with indicators. It's the highest track record ever recorded in public ledger, actually on our website, that we can find on cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, maybe anywhere. We're very humbled by that, okay? It's not an arrogant thing to say. But when we used AI and Claude Sonnet to code these indicators, it is blowing us away. We are getting into, we actually just got into these entries, these lower entries here a few days ago. Our members know this. And we're riding this market back up right now. And we're going to be taking some profit, okay? So these are in the description. Let me give you guys the best part of this. Because obviously we're in Black Friday right now, here's what we're going to offer to you guys. If you want to grab a membership at tradeconfident.io and literally watch me trade, my personal account over here is about $900,000. You guys can watch me use these indicators to do that. It's $65 a month, but for the first month, we're going to give you 25% off, so you're only paying $49, okay? Next, once you guys are a member, climb, wow, how about click on indicators, or just go to the link in the description, and during Black Friday, we are giving you guys $200 off just for having a membership off our 3 AI indicators. So follow me here. You pay $49 to get into the membership. You get coaching of how to use these indicators on $1 million account, which we're doing that. And you're going to get $600 off the indicators that are already very reasonably priced. And we're just being honest about this, okay? It's $600 off this price and this price. It's pretty substantial, guys, okay? And then if you guys have been our OGs, where this is our transparent record, click on this and there's an open ledger, 314 wins and 0 losses. If you've purchased our indicator pro pack or our top and bottom finder, we're giving you guys 60% off all these AI indicators because you've already spent $400 or $500, some of you $600 with us already. We're going to honor you guys. Email in at btradeconfident@gmail.com and Jake or Josh or myself will give you guys the coupon code for 60% off here. And just use that coupon code to grab all these. You are not going to find, guys, I'm confident about this, indicators to call tops or bottoms of the markets better than the Pro Trade Manager or the market cycle highs and lows. It is based off of AI and new techniques that I have never been able to code before. Case in point, before I leave here real quick, and I say this a lot, Oscillators do not show you sell signals when they're diverging from price. Oscillators wait to show you a signal when they're overbought or oversold past a threshold. We have been able to code an ability for the indicator to continuously give you signals as the market's going up to get you out at the top on signals, which no oscillator can do that until the advent of AI and PineScript 5 and 6. And we've been able to code that. You are going to be ahead of all of your other oscillators you put on your chart. This is better than RSI, MACD, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, anything you throw on. I know that because we comprised all those in here. And we added about 5 other indicators. Okay? You will not find anything better. I'm confident of that. And what you guys need to decide is this. Let's say you guys have an account that's $10,000 worth. And let's say you spend $200-$300 on the indicators. Okay? Do you think out of a $10,000 account, do you think that you could make, let's say, 5% more on a $10,000 account? 10% more. Okay? $1,000 on that $10,000 account. Is that worth the investment? That you think you can get 10% better entries over the lifespan of your trading career. Okay, I know I'm like doing like sales right now, but I'm trying to actually like show you guys when you have indicators that are able to help you get in at lower entries with better accuracy, you start making more percentages. That percentage just pays for the indicator incredibly quickly. The trades that we're taking with, I'll just be real here. We took $5,000 when we entered into certain trades. Those $5,000, I wouldn't doubt within the next 3 days pays for all 3 of the indicators on Black Friday sale. And you guys get those for the rest of your trading career to time the tops and bottoms. That's how, do you guys see we're using these to teach you guys how to make your money back on your investment? We're not just sitting here being, great indicators, go buy them, everybody. Have fun. No, we take them, we call trade setups out, and we actually make the money back ourselves off the investment that you make. So you can make the money back. That's what we're doing, guys. Like, that's what makes me excited because we actually get to educate people here with the tools and not just come out here and show you guys a fun video where you buy and you're gone and you never get help. We help everybody along the way. Okay, I'll end that here. Watch the future forecast, get the risk management plans, grab the indicators on the Black Friday sale. We will teach you guys how to make your money back with the investment. We are doing it already in the membership. And all you guys have to do is watch these future forecasts, and I'll tell you guys how to do that. If you guys want to look at the 5 coins that I got into, click on this over here on November 14th. I won't want to scroll down all the way. Scroll down on this page. You're going to see a video and you're going to see part 2. You're going to see the exact coins that I bought. If you want to get in there, you can go ahead and get in there and follow us on those trades. They're not that old. They're just a couple days old. All right. There you guys go. We're doing it over here. I would join, have some fun, and use those discounts, guys, on the indicators for Black Friday sale that will be ending here on the 28th. I love you guys. Have a good one, and let's teach you guys and get you guys successful with these tools. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the membership. Bye-bye.